Have fun.
Alright, welcome. I'm going to be doing some shoutcasting practice today, I don't think. I'll be joined by anyone. Give me 1 second here. Alright, let me see if I can figure out. So there's you, and there's Toggle Hut. There we go. Alright, so we're getting it live here today, right into the Grand Finals of the World Championship 2021. This is Tyler One's team that has made it all the way to the finals against SKT on the red side. On the blue side, we have... Tyler One's on T1, though. It doesn't really make sense, does it? We'll say it's Damn One Gaming versus T1. This is an all-Korean finals here in 2021. As you can see, Tyler One has, of course, locked in the Draven top into the Rengar top, a very typical matchup for this time of year, or this season, rather. Checking in right now, you can see that Damn One Gaming's bot lane of Gigarat and Bilal have locked in the Kog'Maw Lulu combination there. Lethal Tempo Guardian going to be very difficult to get through this Kog'Maw. And not a lot of assassination potential available for SKT here, as you can see, or T1. We'll call him T1. Fits Tyler One and SKT there. And they're just called T1 now anyway. But surprisingly here in the mid lane, maybe not so surprisingly, the Double Doran's Blade pickup for Transpire on the Fiora there in the mid lane. This is going to give him a lot of AD there and a lot of early threat here under the pre-6 Kassadin, as it seems like a lane swap has come in now, as we're seeing that Tyler has in fact swapped here to the mid lane, so we'll go ahead and adjust things there as Tyler One has gone into the... Oh, give me 1 second here. Oh, and of course while I'm alt-tabbed I missed the first blood. Well, hey, that's a nice thing here. Let's do an instant replay. Alright, so got a 2v1 here at the top lane, and a ton of damage there onto the Mundo. Journey Hill on the Mundo does go down 1v2. Shadow Realm with the outplay there using a flash does get the kill of its own. Get some action here in the bot side, but it looks like that is that top lane play. That is going to be first blood for Damn One Gaming. Shadow Realm getting that first blood there on the Rengar. Absolutely shredding through Journey's Dr. Mundo there in the jungle. Surprisingly low level of tanks, but of course I believe 10.25 is live now, I think, so that is some reduced tank effectiveness on this patch. Looking now, looks like that first strike of the game. Let's check out the objectives here. Mountain Drake is going to be picked up, and Rengar taking a lot of damage here. Has no flash. Flash not available for Transpire to follow either. And that is going to be that first strike of the game picked up for Damn One Gaming as well. Equalizing that gold, 9.8 to 9.8. Minute and a half on the Rift Herald. 4.5 minutes and some change left on the Cloud Drake. Checking in, of course, on the CS differences. Well, with the lane swaps, you have the Shadow Realm's Rengar, which was ahead, now matching up with Transpire's Fiora, who was ahead in Angelomaniac's Kassadin, which was behind. Now, even further behind against the Draven mid of Tyler 1, who is up about 37 CS right now. Top lane CS about even, though, with the Fiora and the Rengar now matched up against one another. Rest of CS pretty even all across the board. We have a neck-and-neck one here just 7 minutes in right now as we have a fight here in the top lane. Shadow Realm jumps out of the bush right now, getting chased down. Ult was popped there by Transpire, looking for more. Shadow Realm now once again in a 1v2. Can he find a way out of this one? Looking to dive back under the enemy turret. Should be going down. Here's our action here. 1v2. Transpire picks up that kill in the mid lane. Tyler does not get the kill. Goes for the flash of the Whirling Death. Meanwhile, bot lane, Vegito and Alphatin are taking a ton of damage there from that Kog'Maw Lulu combination. And they do fall, rather at least Alphatin does. 3-1 now the kill score in favor of Damwon Gaming. 300 gold up they are. Kind of a jungle 1v1 here around Light Rocket's red buff. Ultimate is Papa Geronio is chasing down the Urgot and should have this kill, no problem. There's no one there to help him. Second kill of the game there for T1, and that Geronio taking away that Red Rebel back as well. Casting practice, do I still cast tourneys? Yes, I do. Check in right now. It's a little over 3 minutes on that Cloud Drake. A lot of Summoner Spells burned. We had fights in all 3 lanes just previously, but you can see actually it is T1 with a, well, I say a gold lead, but now things are pretty much dead even once again as we check into the gold leads individually. Very even in top lane. Big lead there in the mid lane, of course, unsurprisingly, as Bilal takes a lot of damage there on the Lulu. Hail of Blades, Kai'Sa for Benjito able to dish out that damage without any problems. Looking here at the bot lane, actually, GigaRat after those kills has a sizable lead, about an 18 CS lead, and yeah, about 700 gold lead. And you can see it looks like they played the still caps there for the Rengar. This is a pretty AD heavy team coming through from T1. Of course, Kai'Sa is going to do some AP damage, but looks like she is going for the Kraken Slayer, so that will be emphasis on the AD, depending on what she itemizes into. Maybe the Guinsoo's Rage Blade is pretty standard there. Of course, Mundo and Braum technically providing AP damage, but not enough to cut through. So armor going to be very, very effective for Damwon Gaming this time around. Always thought that'd be fun. Yeah, Medic. I have a ton of fun with it, and I mean, of course, it depends. I mean, you know, if you're streaming on Twitch, people are pretty brutal. I think no matter. I mean, you can be casting worlds, and half the people in Twitch will be like, "Oh, this guy's like super bad," but it's definitely really fun to do, regardless. And I mean, for me at least, I just enjoy practicing it and trying to get better. I guess. You know, I feel like there's always stuff to improve on. So I thought, hey, I'll just force myself to do a practice every Thursday to really try to improve some more. As we have some action here, the team fight here. Could be caught out as Light Rocket, going to get Braum stunned, and it is Tyler 1, which is his first kill of the game, is going to cash in there on the Draven mid. They're also going to take that first turret of the game, and somehow Shadow Realm here, and still in a 1v1 with Fiora, may be able to get out here. Does not have the ultimate. Looks like he burned that in the fight. Both ultimates traded here in the top lane, and Shadow Realm is back there in the top. Jumping back into the minion wave. I don't think he can get out of this one. He has nothing to jump to except the Fiora. Well, maybe he can just walk back under his turret. Transpire wants to find some further damage, but can't find it. Bilal Gorgon is going to get caught there with the Braum stun, and Benjito with his first kill of the game there on the Kai'Sa. Still down 20 CS, but that will cut that gold lead there in the bot lane to just 200 right now, as T1 has really started to blow this game open with a 2,500 gold lead. And now Tyler 1 going for the all-in there once again. Cannot get the kill on Age-of Maniac. The Ignite is not enough. Alphatin there on the Braum. Attempting to assist, but was not there in time. Tyler 1 dying for the second time this game. Hulk smash. Getting smashed in this one, unfortunately. However, we'll have to wait and see what happens next as we look a couple seconds next on this Cloud Drake. So we're looking at either Infernal Soul or Ocean Soul this time around. Gold lead. Still nothing crazy. About 1,500 right now in favor. Looks like should have been a pretty good shutdown. It's going to be a Dustbladed Drakthar there for T1. Tyler 1 specifically as Light Rocket. Looking for this Cloud Drake. Can Journeo take the Blast Cone and try to steal? Nope. Not even going to try. Figured he'd just die regardless. And that Drake is going to go down. Second Drake of the game there for Damwon Gaming. I'm, of course, affectionately referring to the red side as Damwon and blue side as T1. And this as the World Finals in 2021. Obviously, it is not. It is simply a Tyler 1 solo queue game, but we can pretend. 1,500 that gold lead, 4 to 4 the kills. Still anyone's game by far. 4.5 minutes on the Infernal Drake. It is going to be the Infernal Soul this time around. 2.5 minutes on the Rift Herald. Sunfire already picked up there by Geranio. And it looks like an Immortal Shield Bow, perhaps, for Light Rocket 2, although he's got 2 cloth armors. So not sure exactly what he's working towards there. About 9 CS lead here for Shadow Realm on the Rengar in the top lane, who's once again found himself ganked. 1v2, we've seen this several times before. Transpire and Geranio looking for Shadow Realm on the Rengar, and he's just going to walk away. I built it up like it'd be something super exciting and epic, but it didn't happen. And Geranio and Transpire should knock down at least a couple of plates here on the top side, but Shadow Realm is available, and he does have his ultimate available. I can't even remember what the name of his ultimate is. Thrill the Hunt, thank you, game, for telling me. As he uses it onto Geranio, who popped his own ultimate himself. Shadow Realm taking a lot of damage here, but Geranio might just go down to that turret shot. He will die. Vestborgr burning the flash to get that polymorph down, and Transpire is very low on mana. Ignite is there. Giga Rat flash by Transpire to get away, and he will. They will get the kill on Geranio. Second death of the game for the Dr. Mundo. 5 to 4 the kill score now, but still almost 2,000 gold down. And should be traded, well, not really anything to trade. Some careful pings going down. Transpire, 1 versus 3 here, is going to be polymorphed and does not have a lot of mana. Probably just have to surrender some plates here, but should not be another turret going down just yet. There's some pings that he's on the way. Worth noting, I've not seen a lot from Kassadin recently, but we'll have to wait and see there. Under a minute left in this Rift Herald for it to spawn. Still 1-0 the turrets, and Transpire is still here. I think Shadow Realm may be looking to die. If they get to slow down, they have the Lulu. There's the Wild Growth. Transpire, nothing he can do. It is Bilal on the Lulu, unfortunately, who does pick up that kill. Meanwhile, once again, Hulk Smash Tyler 1 is here in the 1v1 against this Kassadin, who's only level 10. Does not hit that break point there for Kassadin, and still needs some items as well. T1 with the Duskblade will fill in pretty good there. A little low on health and mana might prompt a reset as turret plates have finally gone down, which should mean Shadow Realm should pick up the first third of the game for Damwon Gaming here in the top lane. 10 seconds away from that Rift Herald, 2 minutes away from the Infernal Drake. 6 to 4 the kill score, about 800 gold, still the lead right now for T1. However, 2 Drake lead already. Mountain and a Cloud Drake have been picked up by Damwon, and they have their eyes on that next Infernal Drake and potentially the Infernal Soul. And while Geranio and T1 perhaps aiming for this Rift Herald here on top side, haven't started it just yet. And taking the Scuttle right now, Geranio does have Smite available, should be able to grab that one, and he does. And maybe looking to chase the Rengar, but he's had a really rough time with the Rengar thus far, even with some armor. Shadow Realm is looking pretty solid in the top lane Rengar, despite a somewhat unimpressive kill score, as Bilal is going to walk right into a Dr. Mundo, spots him out with a ward, but has backup. And now Shadow Realm leading the charge for Damwon Gaming. Giga Rat is right here in the front line with the Lulu. Alpha will not connect with the Braum stun. Giga Rat is still on the chase here. Shadow Realm pops that Thrill the Hunt, looking for somebody. Does get spotted out by the Kaisa of Banjito, and now Shadow Realm may be looking for more. Wants to use that Thrill the Hunt, jump onto somebody. He's going to use it. There it goes. Onto Geranio. Wild Growth comes through into Shadow Realm. He's very tanky already. Geranio taking a ton of damage. Almost falls to the Giga Rat, but won't quite go down. Wild Growth was already burned, and now Banjito burns the heal. There's the Glacial Official burned right now as Giga Rat is getting forced back. Teleport coming through right now. It is going to be Transpire here for reinforcements, but Shadow Realm has already got 2 kills. He's flashed into the turret. Transpire now looking to turn things around. Takes down the Giga Rat on the Kog'Maw. Now chasing Bilal Golgren on the Lulu, but won't find anybody just yet. A thought in there to support his top laner, but won't be able to find any more kills just yet. It is a 2-4-1 is all. Transpire could go down here right now. Can't find Shadow Realm on the Rengar. And Shadow Realm with his 3rd kill in that skirmish is now 4-1-2, a 300 gold bounty on the Rengar. Shadow Realm and the rest of Damwon picked up that mid lane outer turret, 2nd turret of the game for them, and they've blown the gold lead back towards their side, 1,000 gold. In favor of Damwon right now, 9 to 5, their kill lead. A few seconds away from the Infernal Drake spawning right now. Infernal Drake is available. Both teams have their eyes on it right now. It's Transpire is topside with no teleport. Tyler 1 is also nearby, but not really rotating here. It looks like they want to give this up. No, now he is coming. Shadow Realm is here with Thrill the Hunt available. Question is, will he be able to find anybody right now? He does. He goes on to Banjito. Banjito taking a bunch of damage from the Rengar, does go down. Shadow Realm is on a rampage. Meanwhile, Angelomaniac has already killed the Dr. Mundo. This is a 5v3 right now, and it does go down. Tyler 1 looking for the Whirling Death there to get the steal, but won't find it. Alfati on the Braum does get sucked in by Light Rocket, and Tyler 1 will go down as well. Only Transpire still alive. It was a 4v5, and unfortunately, it is T1 that gets smashed in that team fight. That is the 2,500 gold lead right now. Should be a Rift Herald, potentially some more, such as stealing away the Krogs. As you can see, Shadow Realm is already on that. Rift Herald should be taken here by Damwon Gaming, who now feeling very in control here. They do trade top and bot turrets. Transpire picking up a top lane outer turret there, but it is traded for that bot lane outer turret. Bot lane inner turret actually taking a lot of damage as well. Shadow Realm, you can see with the Q attack speed there, is able to just take that even in the face of Braum, and he does. So 4-2 now the target score. Wild Growth is burned. 1v2 Transpire taking a lot of damage here. Now 3v1, the Fiora is going to go down. Light Rocket 2 with the credit on that one. 3-2 and 3 now on the Urgot, but it is 5-1 and 4 for Shadow Realm on the top lane. Rengar, who is having the biggest impact in this one, is going to go in onto T1 on the Rengar, or on the Draven, sorry. Flash away by Tyler 1, but he is going to go down in the end. Shadow Realm does go unstoppable, pick up a 6th kill of the game there, extend that bounty to 400 gold for himself. I believe it was 300 before, but 4,500 gold lead now for Damwon Gaming, who have their 3rd Drake of the game. And they will, of course, be looking for that Infernal Soul. 3.5 minutes away is that one. Alfatin looking to slow down Shadow Realm's Rengar, but there's not really anyone to follow. If he got a Glacial Fissure off or the stun by himself, Banjito could follow on that one with the Killer Instinct. Nice thing about practicing here, I can easily just hover over things, especially these new items I'm trying to get used to. Well, Rift Herald was picked up there by Light Rocket 2 on the Urgot. Now Shadow Realm looking for Banjito, should be able to find this one, trying to use the Killer Instinct to get away, but Banjito does not have the flash and does go down. Shadow Realm, 7th kill of the game there for the Rengar, is absolutely unstoppable right now. Has a Stride Breaker. You can see it being used there very effectively to close the gap on the Rengar in combination with the passive and the Thrill of the Hunt, which he does pop right now. Looking for somebody. And he does find Tyler 1, who is under the turret right now. Flash forward, Giga Red is here. Everybody's going forward from Damwon Gaming. Shadow Realm does survive. Whirling Death is popped. Light Rocket 2 is in the middle of everybody. Wild Growth is there. That's 2 members of T1 already down. They're looking for more. They're going to rest just with that one and take down this mid lane inner turret. Damwon Gaming have taken 2 more kills after Banjito was already dead. Geraneo forced to pass the Sadism, I believe it's called. Yes, the ultimate. And he does go down. Bilal Gorgon is on a rampage on the Lulu support right now, and that is a surrender. Fortunately, only 15 minutes of action on that one. I might have to find a different game to cast here, because I wanted to go a little bit longer than 15 minutes, I think. But unfortunately for T1, they have lost the World Championship. Your champions in this best-of-1 solo queue game are Damwon Gaming. Congratulations to them. All right, let me go on the hunt here and see if I can't find another game to spectate. Would be nice if I didn't get ads on every single stream when I'm trying to check who is playing. Let's see here. Oh, this is pretty good. 5 minutes in right now. TSM Sejuani is his name. All right. TSM's jungler Spica we'll check out here. That's going to confuse him. I'm going to have to make sure I don't refer to him as Sejuani when he's not actually playing Sejuani. All right, here we go. What should this be? Maybe TSM's on blue side. No, they're on red side. Okay, how about this? TSM versus Team Liquid. LCS Finals. It all comes down to this one. Pop objectives right now looks like... First look at the game is the Mountain Drake, a minute and a half on that one as Hook does not connect from Omazeo here in the bot lane. Blitzed actually on the Kai'Sa, taking a lot of damage, forced to take that dark passage out. Do have Minui on the mid lane Lucian here against the mid lane Aatrox. Takes it back. Hold on. Calvin Harris, the flash there on the Echo, looking to follow. Does pick up the kill. 3-2 now the kill score as we jump in 4 minutes into this one. That is Team Liquid up 3-2 and just about 200 gold at the moment. Teleport burned here by Dayun there on the Aatrox. Was down a couple CS early on here. It's already 1-1-1. I believe he may have gotten a kill on Minui's Lucian already. As main vein here on the Ghost Cleanse Singed in the top lane. Not exactly great if you're looking to make a case that you are not inting, but he only has 1 death thus far. And Dark Harvest as well. As, well... I say that he's not inting, but he could be in a lot of trouble here. Binding Lights is breaking the rule, is chasing Singed, but that time it pays off because he gets his second kill of the game there on the Fiora. 4-2 now the kill scores. Calvin is back here in the mid lane looking to gank for Team Liquid and won't find anything. Dayun is flashless for a couple minutes longer. Checking into CS across. So Calvin has been very active in the ganking department, but is in fact heavily down against Spica there on the Evelyn, who is 33-8. Massive jungle CS lead. Only 5 minutes in, already has an insane lead. And main vein is here with the Ghost. He's popped it. Who's going to get the kill? He does. For some reason, there is a Singe there in the mid lane. Yes. And he gets his first kill of the game now. 1-2-1 for main vein there in the Singed. Blinding Lights will try to pick up 1, maybe 2 turret plates here in the top lane as some consolation. Gold just about even here as we have a 3v2 here in the bot lane. Tornado is there, but the death sentence does land. Blitzed has slain the Janna, and Vent goes down. That's first kill of the game there for the Kai'Sa. And Calvin could be in trouble here. No ultimate for the Echo. He's only level 4 right now. Trying to get away and does go down. Dayun has a second kill of the game there on the Aatrox. 5-4 now. Death sentence just barely dodged away from by Tax2 on the Ezreal. And that is first strike of the game taken as well by TSM. 5-4, their kill lead and 1,000 gold lead as well. Blitz going to take a lot of damage here, but they're turning onto the Ezreal here. Tax2 taking quite a trade himself. Destinus will go wide there as a lot of members of Team Liquid are roaming down here looking. And the pings ring true there for TSM. They back off. TSM's bot lane should be safe for now. Little over 4 minutes left until that Ocean Drake does spawn. Meanwhile, 1.5 minutes on the Rift Herald. Flash burn by Event 2 has been ignited. May still go down. Omazeo with the flash follow. Heal burned as well. Main vein cleanse. Looking for the throw, and he finds it. Does find the kill. Now attacks 2 could be in a lot of trouble. Does get flayed back, but the Arcane Shift will go into safety. But second death of the game there for Event 2 on the Janna. 6-4 now. TSM's kill lead. They're up 1.2k. Calvin is bot lane. Looking for the 2v2. Looking for the counter. Could find the stun here. No, he just barely won't, but is going to find a lot of damage on a Blitz too, but Dark Passage will get TSM's bot lane to safety once again, and now Main Vein is still here on the Singed. He's all over the map. Descendants will go wide, unfortunately, just short of top X2. But Bliss and Omazeo, TSM's bot lane, are hanging around for the time being. Pretty even CS, credit to Tox 2 on the Ezreal, who is only down about 5 and should pick up a couple of these under turret to even cut that further. Looking top lane, of course. Blinding Lights has been laning by himself there against the Evelyn, apparently, for some reason. And is up 57-13 in the CS department, but Main Vein has been getting some work done by roaming all across the map with his Dark Harvest, Ghost Cleanse, Singed. Very fearsome, known throughout North America. Have to wonder if Vayne was banned and hence why he isn't able to get the kill there, as TSM Sejuani, that is Spica, is trading very effectively onto the Fiora there in the top lane. Dayun here is actually even against the Lucian mid, so feeling very good. And this matchup thus far, Lucian should be able to bully, but does have a Janna here. 2v1, Invent 2, 2v2. Main Vayne is here, of course. Who else? He's everywhere. He's all over the map. Mazio now looking to roam mid as well. Payback for Invent 2's Janna roam for Team Liquid. TSM, nope, just gets a control ward down there in the river, I believe. TSM still up by about 800 gold right now, 64 in kills. 2 minutes away from that Ocean Drake. Herald is available for either team who wants to look that way. Right now, Spica on his top side. Both junglers on the top side, actually, so let's see if either one does path towards that rift. Mazio now look for the death sentence. Oh, he gets the field goal. Doesn't get either of Team Liquid's bot lane, and Tox 2 punches him with a nice trade there. Main Vayne just, wow, he was 4 levels down there, hilariously, against the Fiora. Is now only 3 levels down. Catch-up XP is nice, but that's still pretty bad. He is down 73 to 17 in the CS department. He's not having a great time, so I hope his roam is paid off in the other lanes, because it's a bold decision to just abandon your lane level 1 as Singed. I mean, I get proxying, but come on. This is something entirely different. 1.5 minutes, less than that, on that Ocean Drake. Map is at a standstill for the time being as we check in on the check out some gold leads here right now. So unsurprisingly, 1,600 gold lead there for Blinding Lights on the Fiora, but across the rest of the map, almost 1,000 for Spica over Calvin there in the jungle. He does have 78 to 43, a giant jungle gap in terms of CS at least. And Calvin, 1-2-0, has been trying a lot of ganks, but it's not been able to really hit home with very many of them, unfortunately, for him and the rest of Team Liquid. The bot lane here, about a 600 gold lead, 700 perhaps for Blitzed and the rest of TSM. As Spica, waiting in the wings here, does have the ultimate available, is level 8. Actually 2 levels up, 3 levels up on Invent 2's Janna. So farming up a storm here, 2 levels up on the opposing jungler. Spica with the hard farming style for the most part. I believe he was even solo top lane XP for quite a while. He's feeling pretty good. I have to wonder if that is something they coordinated. Dark Passage getting blitzed out of there. Once again, TSM's bot lane are fine, but I have to wonder if that was coordinated at all. Perhaps knowing Spica is, of course, a League of Legends professional here. And Main Vayne, I have to assume, is not. But hold on, Spica is looking for the charm there in the Lucian, and he will find the kill. Minui going down for the 3rd time this game in the Lucian mid. Who shot Barrage? Meanwhile, in the bot lane will get Tyx 2 a kill. They're chasing down Blitz on the Kaisa, but now the teleport is coming through. These are a lot of teleports coming through right now. TSM looking to take down Calvin Harris. He does get back with the ultimate, but Spica is back as well. Flash by DUNX twice, looking to follow right now, and he does go down. The Aatrox is here. Blinding Lights is here to follow. And now Spica's on the wrong side of this one. Does have the last caress to get out. Flash followed by Blinding Lights. Double kill there for the Fiora. Right now, it is Team Liquid's fight to take. Looking, Cleanse Burn by Main Vayne, looking to get out of there is to Singed, and he does. 4-0 now for Blinding Lights on the Fiora, though this is 7-7, and Team Liquid have all of a sudden got a lead now. Blinding Lights chasing Blitz down. There is the Killer Instinct. The Death Sentence is dodged out by Blinding Lights, but it's going to find Invent 2. He does use the ultimate there, but this could be disaster for Team Liquid. Blinding Lights goes down, Invent 2 goes down. Main Vayne's very low. Calvin Harris, rather, does find the kill, but meanwhile, the Death Sentence is there. Flash by Omazeo does find that one. Dark Passage burned by Main Vayne to try to take down the Echo. He dodges over the wall. Calvin Harris trying to make the great escape here, but Gromp is working for Team Liquid. One more auto from the Gromp would kill the Echo, and it does. Omazeo gets the credit for that one. TSM striking back. Overextension there by Team Liquid. 10-8 is the kill score. Now in favor of TSM. About 400 gold up in this one. Chaotic fight in the bot lane. A lot of teleports, summoners, and ultimates burn. Just about all of them. In the end, though, Blinding Lights really came alive, and that one got a couple of kills for himself, but unfortunately did give away a big shutdown. $700 gold lead now for TSM. Looking towards the neutral objectives here. So I'm testing out my different hotkeys to get rid of that. Unfortunately, you can use the H key to get rid of the HUD here, right? Very nice for team fights, but you bring it back, and now this is gone. Hold on, Death Sentence is here. Invent 2 is caught again. On the Janna goes down. Spica with his 3rd kill of the game there on the Evelyn. 11-8 now. TSM leading in kills. up 1.2k gold as well, but Blinding Lights here is Team Liquid's biggest saving grace, and 2v1 here, main vein is going to go down. Smite comes through, Calvin Harris with the kill there. As I was saying, it's difficult to coordinate having neutral objectives here, right? That's N. True Shot Barrage is not going to steal away that Drake. And I have H, which brings away the whole HUD, but if I press it again, it brings back half the stuff that I didn't want, like these time controls. So that's fun to manage. Hence why I generally just try to stick to just bringing this one up and down. And sticking with that. Bit of some action here on the top side. River Spica looking for the Lucian, and Minoy will flash over the wall. Burns that flash, but does get out alive. Invent 2 is back. 0 and 4 on the Janna, having a very rough game. Meanwhile, top side outer turret does go down. First turret of the game here, 13.5 minutes in. That does go to Team Liquid, who now have a lead for themselves, about 900 gold. Calvin Harris is on the top side as well. Root Herald has not been taken by either team just yet. And Blinding Lights, not a lot of mana. It does burn the ultimate. Looking for the kill on the main vein. Meanwhile, Calvin Harris could be caught here. Jungler versus jungler. Calvin Harris does have the ultimate if he needs it, and he burns it. Here's Minoy on the Lucian. Oh, that's not a good culling. He doesn't find anybody. He's going to go down. Ispika, fourth kill of the game there for the Evelynn, and Blinding Lights is here, but he's still very low on mana. I think he got one of those fruit. He's trying to chase the Singed. He's getting a lot of damage down. He needs one more Q. He doesn't have the mana. He chooses to back away, so nothing burn there. Save for the ultimates. But once again, a big win for TSM, and now Spica has found a manaless Fiora with no flash and does get his 5th kill of the game there on the Evelynn. 5, 2, and 1 now with 150 gold bounty. True Shot Barrage burned there in bot side, I think just to clear out some minions. 3.5 minutes away from the second Drake of the game, which is a Cloud Drake. Rift Herald still not taken by either team. 13-9 TSM's kill lead, but gold is dead even. However, TSM also has 2 Drakes right now. Oh, my mistake, actually. They did take that Ocean Drake. That was second Drake of the game. So the Cloud Drake, third Drake of the game. Cloud Soul there. Nice little last minute there. Uh-oh, Omazeo could be caught here. That is a lot of damage coming through from Tax, too, with the fully procced Conqueror. Second kill of the game there for the Ezreal. It's up about 10 CS there as well in the bot lane. 14 Liquid. So you can see Team Liquid hanging tough pretty well with TSM, and perhaps part of that is the interesting Singed plays here by main vein, TSM's top laner. But overall, TSM not in that bad of a spot right now. 600 gold down to Team Liquid at the moment. Looks like a reset coming through from Team Liquid's bot lane after taking that bot lane out of turret. 2-0, the turret lead actually for Team Liquid. And of course, massive gold lead still. Wow, about 2.2k in favor of Blinding Lights Fiora, which is very impressive. Of course, he really was just laning by himself for most of this game because main vein has been all over the place. Still don't know exactly what he's doing. I think he's miraculously actually heading back to the top lane to pick up some minions, which is a bold move from him. Couple of Hextech rocket belts picked up by TSM's top jungle. Eclipse coming through for Dayun there on the Aatrox mid lane. Kraken Slayer for Minoy on the Lucian. But you can see Minoy on the Lucian and Invent 2 on the Janna for TL having very rough games together. 8 kills, 8 deaths rather. And only 1 kill between the two of them as Blinding Lights has found Omazeo's Thresh, but Spica is there for support if he needs it. Omazeo, I think, is just going to go down here. Just throws out a death sentence the wrong way there. Last Caress will not find Minoy in the exhaust. Clutch exhausted by Invent 2, and now Blinding Lights looking for the Fiora. Flash is burned by Spica. Now the follow-up by main vein coming in. TSM are trying to strike back, but so much damage there onto the Singed. He does go down. 2 members of TSM already dead. Dayu now coming in, trying to turn this one around, trying to kill Blinding Lights. Tyx 2 with the Arcade Shift on the wall will get away. TSM want to get something. Dayun is still chasing with the Eclipse here, looking for the damage. Calvin Harris does go down. Blitz with the credit on that one. Blinding Lights now re-engages. Does have the riposte here, but can't find anybody just yet. Invent 2 finally takes down Dayun next. Barely. Tyx 2 takes down Blitz as well, and Spica goes down too, but is a delayed ace for Team Liquid. Very close. Both Blinding Lights and Tyx 2 almost going down, but Invent 2 with the clutch shields and a heal burned by Tyx 2 as well. Keep them alive with just a sliver of health. Going to pick up the third turret of the game there. Mid lane outer turret, last outer turret of TSM knocked down here by Team Liquid, who are now up 3-0 in turrets. And 3,000 gold lead. A very impressive team fight by them. Able to dance around and sustain very effectively. A lot of healing and slipperiness on this Team Liquid squad as they're up 3,500 gold. Now 15-14, they're finally leading in the kill department. Less than 30 seconds away from the Cloud Drake spawning. Rift Herald still not taken by either team. Stridebreaker now available for Blinding Lights, in addition to the Ravenous Hydra. And looks like we should have a Manamune there for Minoi in the mid lane. We'll wait and see what he does wind up going for, as interesting. Divine Sunderer picked up by attacks 2 on the Ezreal. Looks like there should be a Cloud Drake for TSM. We'll see if Team Liquid has anything to say about that. Here they go. It is a Descent on the Blinding Lights going in right now. A lot of damage on the Fiora, who does go down. Speaking with that kill. Meanwhile, Blitz is going to go down to Calvin Harris, who's taken that kill for himself. And now Spica's on the run. Flash over by Omazeo. Actually, it is Team Liquid get their first strike of the day, and they take that Cloud Drake. 1-for-1 trade, and actually make that a 2-for-1. Tax 2 is unstoppable. He's taking down Spica. Main Vein 1 could be in trouble here. Calvin Harris looking to follow the Singed if he can, but he's grounded. He can't. True Shot Barrage, not available for Tax 2. He's still looking to chase there. Does find the Mystic Shot, and the second will get him that kill, dominating there 6-0-5 with a Divine Sunderer. Manamune Ezreal there for Tax 2, bot laner of Team Liquid. Impressive performance from him. 4,500 gold lead now for Team Liquid, who are feeling very good on this one. It is going to be that Cloud Soul, of course, and 4.5 minutes away from that next Cloud Drake. Still just a couple of seconds here left to take that Rift Herald. The other team wants to take it, but it looks like they won't. So Rift Herald very lonely this game, though, to picking it up. And Spica looking bot lane now, 6-4 on the Evelyn, feeling pretty good. But that CS lead he had in the jungle over Calvin Harris has been cut a lot. Only 22 CS up. Make that 18. It's something, but hold on. 2v1 here. Blitzed is caught here in the top lane and makes a decent effort here. But meanwhile, counterplayed in the bot lane. There's the charm on Invent 2, but nice ultimate. And Tyx 2 chasing down and Blinding Lights. He's all over the place. He teleports down to bot lane, and now Dayun is caught there on the Aatrox. A double kill there for Tyx 2, 8-0-5. Looking to get that shutdown, but it is just a triple kill. Main Vein is literally running it down now with the Ghost Cleanse, Dark Harvest, Singed. If he wasn't with the Summoner spells and his bizarre map macro movements, well, now he literally is. He does die to Tox 2. It's now 9-0-5. Big shutdown on the Ezreal if TSM can find a way to shut him down, but massive gold lead, 8,000 nearly now for Team Liquid, who are up 7 kills as well. This may very well be a surrender. We are post 20 minutes already. Unfortunately for Spica, he is not able to save TSM this time around. See if perhaps, as the most fed member of TSM, he's able to find something, but that play in the bot lane did not work. Invent 2, after a rough early game, is now 1-4-13, a respectable KDA. His OP.GG were looking a lot better for that one, and his team is a lot happier. He has some clutch plays, including that exhaust there mid lane on to Spica's last caress. A nice ultimate there to get both Dayun and Spica away from him and his AD carry. 2.5 minutes away from that Cloud Drake. Would not put either team at soul point, but if it was taken by TSM somehow, that would give them soul with the next Drake. So I guess it would put them at soul point, technically speaking. As Tox do, now chasing Main Vein, who could be in trouble here if there's an Arcane Shift available. Calvin looking to flash follow to get Main Vein 2, who does burn the cleanse. I don't think he actually cleansed anything. Actually, he might be alive. Nope. I spoke too soon. Calvin Harris, 5th kill of the game, and unfortunately 6th kill, death of the game rather, for Main Vein. But TSM trying to take this Baron. True Shot Barrage is going to spot it out. Ooh, and that is a big chunk coming through. And there's the culling. It's not really going to find anybody, but Dayun, he's forced to just ult just to get out there. And Minora, I don't know why you're still hitting the Baron there, buddy. You're just going to die. And Blitz gets that kill. Invent 2 and Tox 2 are chasing Omazeo. And this could somehow still be the Baron. Can there be a miraculous steal here? Yes, Calvin is in there, and he's got it! Team Liquid with the steal on the Baron. Dayun trying to find something, but he will only find death. He dies to Tax 2. Double kill there for the Ezreal. Make that a triple. He takes that Blitz as well. 3 members of TSM dead. Meanwhile, Blinding Lights there. Unstoppable in the split push here in the top lane, and he seems to have disconnected or just be BM AFK. Burns the ultimate, looking for yet another kill onto that Singed Main Vein. Flash Riposte will not find the Singed, but he will find a kill eventually, and now he could be charmed, could be in trouble here. Last Caress not available, though. Blinding Lights will just heal that one up. Actually has a Spectre's Cowl for himself, and the Mercury's Tread, so a lot of MR there. Understandable into the Kai'Sa Evelyn Singed, even though Kai'Sa's building AD, she's going to do some AP damage regardless. And a lot of turrets being taken out by Team Liquid now. 6-0 up their kill, or turret lead rather. 13,000 gold lead for Team Liquid. Absolute dominance in this one. TSM is going to need many, many miracles as their mid lane inhibitor turret does go down. Spica trying to find something here, 6-5. Really the only potential saving grace for TSM, but even he has been struggling to find any kind of impact on the map the last 5 to 10 minutes. Death Sentence is dodged out. Nice arcane shift by Tax 2. He's going to look for Omazio's Thresh. Might be able to find it. True Shot Barrage. Won't find him. Main Vein 2, though, will run in and immediately die to Minoi. 4-8 now in the Ghost Cleanse Singe. Don't know if that's a reportable offense or not, but I have to assume for some of his teammates, they probably will consider it as such. Mid lane inhibitor and bot lane inhibitor now at risk for TSM. I think this is actually an open. Nope. Maybe just healing. I'm not sure. TSM are not looking like they have a lot of hope right now, and I don't think they have any right to, as Team Liquid are just pushing further right now. 3-man squad of Tax 2, Minoi, and Invent 2 on the Janna. Looking to find maybe a Nexus turret or two. They have the Baron. After that nice steal there by Calvin Harris. And the culling does come through. It is interrupted by Almazio looking to take down the Lucian. And he does! Main Vein with the kill there. Now Blinding Lights could be in trouble here. Look for the kill onto the Fiora. Can Dayun find it? He's trying to find it. He does. Invent 2 now in trouble, but Dayun. Here comes the turn. Calvin Harris, a nice 2-man stun. And Tax 2 is free firing there in the back line. He's got a kill for himself there. Blitzed is gone already. Team Liquid are running away with this fight. It's going to be close, though. Dayun is still alive on the Aatrox. He's trying to find the Ezreal. Missed True Shot Barrage there. The charm there. Tax 2 dies with the last caress. TSM have made their last stand, and they have won right now. There's only Invent 2 left for Team Liquid. Only the support left. Spica is very low. They've lost one Nexus turret. They've lost 2 inhibitors. TSM are down 12,000 gold right now. But they do survive for the time being, and they get a big shutdown onto Tax 2. And they get rid of all the Baron buffs, save for... looks like it will be just a little bit longer. I can't even read that, actually. Exactly. I don't know if that's bugged or not. But Invent 2 on the Janna will have that Baron buff a little while longer, but it should go away. I think something like 30, 45 seconds, something like that at most. As TSM will have a lot of gold and experience coming to their base in the form of these 2 super minions, but that's some small consolation when you're down a whopping nearly 12,000 gold still. They do have 2 Drakes to their name, but looks like the Cloud Drake is going to be taking the second Drake of the game here for Team Liquid. Minoi will steal that one on the Lucian. And it is picked up. 2 Cloud Drakes now picked up by Team Liquid. We're looking very dominant here in the LCS Finals. TSM struggling mightily after a very even back and forth early game. Unfortunately, the Ghost Cleanse Dark Harvest Singed has come back to bite them, as perhaps we could have foreseen at the start of the game. And could be caught here. Protobelt's, Rocket Belt rather, there onto Invent 2 on the Janna, but not even able to really do any damage. And Cleanses and Ghosts for some reason. Cleanses the Janna slow, I suppose. He's a very fast Singe, but that is, yep, that's the entirety of Team Liquid. And Main Vein is 5 and 10, 10th death of the game. We'll see if this is a 10 deaths power spike that most Yasuos like to play towards. I don't know if the same is true for Singed. Sometimes maybe, as Blinding Light is pushing there the bot lane. Might find himself in a 1v4 of his own as both top laners, but he plays aggressively, goes right onto Spica. Might have a kill for himself. No fear there for Blinding Lights' Fiora, who is level 14, 7 and 4. Does have its Spirit Visage for a ludicrous amount of healing right now. Does dodge out on the pole there, but is in a 1 versus 2 right now. Once again, dodging all over the wall. The Q cooldown is like 1 second for Blinding Lights on the Fiora. Now looking for the counter kill. Invent 2 is there to support. Top laner, Blinding Lights with a riposte. The last caress won't find anybody. Here's Blitz trying to turn things around on the Fiora. Firing away with the Kraken Slayer, but Blinding Lights is still alive. Finally, he goes down to Unix twice. Is on a killing spree, takes that one down. Meanwhile, Team Liquid are trying to end the game. It's just a matter of stopping the backs. Maybe as Minoi is trying to inflate the KDA. Double kill there for the mid lane Lucian. Taking a lot of damage, just trying to heal up right now. Has got to be careful. That is a very dangerous Aatrox Dayun now coming in. Look for the kill onto the Lucian. Won't find it just yet. He's still trying to get it, but Calvin Minoy's on a killing spree. The Aatrox does go down. Dayun is dead, and Spica goes down to Tax 2. Only Blitz is left for TSM. Somehow he made it out, but the Nexus will fall. Team Liquid are your 2021 Summer Split LCS champions. And with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and end Shotcasting Night. I think it was a nice bit of practice for myself, and hopefully anybody enjoyed that, whether for learning purposes or just for fun. But yeah, my plan is to do this every Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, I think it is. So I will be back next Thursday with that. So I will see everybody then.